A young girl asked me why a lot of Christian women are single in America. There are several reasons why a lot of Christian women are single. 1. Most Christian women are delaying marriage. In the past, Christian women were more likely to marry young. However, today more and more Christian women are choosing to focus on their education and careers before getting married. Well, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but remember, life is a choice. They sacrifice their youthful age for careers and education over marriage, thinking that when they become successful, marriage will happen at their fingertip. 2. Most Christian women today are more independent than ever before. They are not as reliant on men for financial or emotional support, which is good, but this has generated a foolish talk for modern women saying they don't need a man, and a lot of Christian women are running with it. 3. A lot of Christian women are married spiritually to a demonic spirit. I once saw a Christian lady on TV saying she has been waiting on God for her husband for 10 years, and she is still single. When I looked at her spiritually, I realized that that sister is married to a demonic spirit, and that demon makes it very hard for men to stay with her. I once dated a girl who was spiritually married to a spirit. This girl is a Christian, prays every day. She told me she left her ex because after 6 months of dating, the guy became mentally sick. I was shocked. After dating her for only 2 weeks, I lost my job. I began to dig deeper into her spiritually. I realized she once dated a girl before, and while she was dating her girlfriend, she married a demon in the realms of the spirit, and even though she gave her life to Christ, the spiritual marriage has not been broken. Do you dream of having sex with a man? The last reason is that a lot Christian women are single because of their foolish choices. Take a dating app, for example. A Christian woman will go on a dating app to look for a man. A good Christian man will swipe right on her, and when she looks at his picture, she will reject him because of his hairline. A Christian woman will swipe left on a man because the man is wearing spectacles. Some women will swipe left on a good man because the next guy who is not a Christian is handsome and will go for him. In their heads, they will take him to church. Some Christian women reject men because they are not 6 foot tall, forgetting that tallness, handsomeness, cars, and 6-packs doesn't make a good husband. 5. A lot of Christian women are single because of their friends. No guy is good enough for their friends. A Christian woman will meet a guy either on a dating app or at the coffee shop. She immediately tells her girlfriends that she has met a guy. Her girlfriends will start digging into the guy to get information about him. When her friends finally see the guy's picture, they start laughing at him because he is not their taste. He doesn't meet the standard of her friends, so this Christian girl will start ignoring him, and her friends will choose a different guy for her. After dating the new guy for a while, she realizes that the guy is a narcissist, goes ahead and leave him. At the end of the day, she wasted her time on a narcissist guy all because her girlfriends decided for her. 5. A lot of Christian women are single because of racism. Racism in this context is not acting crazy towards a person's color, but in the context of a choice. A lot of black Christian women are strict with the race they choose to date. If it is not a black Christian man, then they will be single forever. Maybe according to God's plan, she is supposed to marry a Mexican Christian guy, a white Christian guy, or an Asian man. A lot of white Christian women, Hispanic women, or even Asian women such as Indians, Korean women, etc. also make such decisions. If the guy is not a white guy, she is not going to date him. If the guy is not an Indian guy, she is not going to date him. So, a black Christian guy or a Mexican Christian guy will approach a white Christian girl or an Indian Christian girl and get rejected because his race doesn't fall into the type of race she wants to date. I know some people will say it's a cultural thing. Well, it's true, but marriage is not based on race, type, or culture. The Bible says in Proverbs 18:22 that he who finds a wife finds a good thing, not he who finds a black Christian girl or a white Christian girl or an Indian girl. It says a wife, which means to be a wife does not depend on your culture, your race, or age. Meanwhile, God has not said, if you are a white girl, date or marry a white guy. If you are Hispanic girl, date a Hispanic guy, or if you are an African girl, date an African man. It's all about a man who fears God, who will love and respect you. A man who will pray with you, because remember, the man you choose is not just going to be your man, but also a father to your kids. What fear of God does that man has to impact on your kids? I am your Uncle Bob. 6. A lot of Christian women are very disrespectful to Christian men. Most Christian women do not know how to talk to a Christian man. Some of them think they are equal with men. They pay their own bills. They make their own money. And because of that, they will not be under the authority of a Christian man. Men do not have the authority to tell them what they should do. Some Christian women also talk to men in a very rude way, like they are talking to their little kids. Remember, men do not need love from a woman, but respect from a woman. The last thing is that a lot of Christian girls and women have big egos and daddy issues. A man cannot correct them when they are wrong. If you correct them, they get mad at you. They don't understand why a man should tell them what to do. They want to live a free life and do whatever they want in a relationship, forgetting that even in Christianity, you cannot do whatever you like. There are some things that when you do, God will caution you and warn you not to do it. The Bible is full of do's and don't. Until most single Christian women learn to humble themselves under men, even if they get married, the men will divorce them. There is an African proverb that goes like, "Your beauty will take you to marriage, but your character will bring you back to singleness." Fat ass and big boobs does not sustain a relationship. Being a 10 with a nice body, puff lips and degree does not keep you in relationship. Being prayerful does not keep you in a relationship. If your character stinks, you will remain single forever because no man wants trouble in his life. All men want peace and good character. There's a lot of very beautiful women and girls on dating apps, single and looking for men. The question is, if they are so beautiful, why men are breaking up with them? Marriage is good, marriage is important. Marriage is beautiful, especially if you get a God-fearing man who prays with you, love you, and you also respect him as the head of the relationship. Remember, not all marriage is bad. Some Christian women are enjoying their marriage. Remember, I am your Uncle Bob.